thanks to my buddy here, Patrick, which is helping with camera, just pointed out that it's good to know because you might run into the same issue as me. Is there was a groove to this MIDI clip, which might have the note shifted a little bit, and this is why I was not starting playing. So, you know, you miss one sometimes. That's a good example. This is a really good example of something I've been discussing with some clients, which is we often think that, you know, low end, lots of low end is good. And I would say at least 3/4 of the clubs in the world and in people's headphone and all that, it's if you have too much decay on your bass, it will conflict. It will get in conflict with the kicks, and then you won't be able to hear anything. A shorter kick is sometimes far more powerful than it seems, and you have to play with the decay to find like the ideal length of your kick. And once you find it and it just pokes through, then it will your track will be very clear. Everything will fall in place, and this is what's happening here with the bass that I just trimmed. Notes are shorter, and that's gonna be better in the end. And there's tons of variation here that I forgot about, and it's gonna be easy to get lost. So let's stay focused on what we have, and the goal is not to add but to ideally remove, because it's going to be crowded soon. And so that was something else. And I think would be cool to go for some fills, or although there's tons of stuff going on, but I feel that a fill could be fun. Not many, just maybe once or twice. And have maybe a break of this. And I'm just gonna go in all results, and I'm gonna put fill. It's easy as that. Yeah, just MIDI. That's cool because I can actually just have a MIDI, and I have tons of MIDI fills which are super useful. Can drop one in here. Oops. Oh, no, that's not what I want. That's a preset. I was interested in fill, in MIDI fill. So breakthrough fill, let's try this. So I'm interested in these notes here. And I'm gonna get the instrument. You can get really good fill online if you just Google MIDI fills for songs. You're gonna be surprised by how many MIDI stuff you can find, and also it's very cheap, super useful. You just drop it in and you see what it brings, and sometimes it's fun. I'm gonna go for a thumb. Ooh, super nice. Forgot where these are hitting. Okay. D1 and F1. D1 and F1. F minor 1. Here. Good, but let's give it a shot. Not interesting. I think it's just the samples. Maybe there's too much transients on this as well, so I'm going to do a little fade in. Not sure. Try another one. You can also get something like this. Okay, I'm gonna drop that here, it's fun. And in the MIDI, that's totally unexpected. Blues fill. Okay, how does that sound? Kind of works. Interesting. Okay, let's have fills at different places. Take this. Yeah, it adds this shuffling thing that I was looking for. And what about this thing here? That will be the last, very last element that I add, I swear. Sometimes it's fun to have a little bit of breakbeat lo-fi. Just gonna lower the volume. It's kind of like more at the ending, so probably here. So that would be a good transition right here, because there's this thing where we forgot that I had this here. If you wonder what ShaperBox is, we haven't covered that, but it's basically something that you can make an envelope for the pitch, the volume, and the filter. Super practical. I could, I'm just gonna trash this, and I'm gonna take the volume. Good example is trimming. The trimming option here, it's really just for this moment, and if I put it on 1/4, it's going to be different. Whoop, 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 whoop. I have to come here and just loop this part here, for instance, just to show you. And I can, of course, move this, pick up something else. I can make these intricate things. This is completely dry. It's not super effective. But what I like is to take something longer, like 4 bars. And then I get here, and then I will some parts will not be playing, and some will be playing. And I like to do the same thing with the filter. So we can see in the back the other one from the volume. That's going to be filtered a bit. Might be a bit too much, so I'm going to not put it fully wet. The resonance is pretty cool, so I'm going to remove the link and take this for 1 bar. That's going to resonate the filter a little bit. Cool. Honestly, I think this is, like, in terms of arrangement, it's going good. I would say it's about 70% done. There would be a lot of like little micro things that I want to do, like in here, placing some items on the grid better. There's, I mean, I could put this to audio, and then after that going to be working on aligning and placing and creating more of a storyline, especially for MIDI stuff. Once I have it done to my taste, I like to turn it into audio. As you saw with the MIDI, it was frustrating for a little moment. And if you put it to audio, then you can just shift it, and you don't have to worry about writing the audio, the lines properly or not. But it's done, you know, like it's done. After that, you can't go back and change the notes. Okay, let me think. I think, you know, like I could be jumping in a bit of sound design for the percussion a little bit more. I can go a little bit further with that. And give also a rough mix. I wouldn't jump right away into mixing. The reason is I want to do mixing once my arrangements are done at 96%, and then I'm going to do the mixing. If I start doing the mixing now, then I'm going to be, oh, I forgot this, I forgot that, I forgot this, I forgot that. So I want to make sure that my arrangements are completely done before I do this. I'm going to go through the song and see if I need to tune something. Okay, that's cool. Now I see that these percussion, I don't want them right from the start, so I'm going to come here and just loop a very odd section That way it won't be percussive, and this will put it in different colors, so this will be different than that, and I don't want it to be this all the way through. So I'm gonna see how it sounds now. See, it's good to stop and start right from the beginning and see how does it feel if I stop complete the sound, empty my ears, and see. I want something to be happening earlier as well, so I think the plastic case, I'm gonna bring it. Don't want this to just be like that. It's pretty dry. Okay, now something else is bugging me. It's these. Sometimes you think you resolve something and there's a whole new can of worm that is being opened.